Hi, this is Lori Pop with Century 21 University and the Advanced Program. Today I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how to create a promotional piece to welcome your new sales associates to your company. You want to log in to 21 Online, and from the tool library we're going to choose AdMaker System. When you click on that link, please note that a second window is going to pop up, so you want to make sure that your pop-up blockers have been completely disabled so that you can view the screen. From here, we'll come up to the upper left-hand corner and click on the word Create. The first choice that you have to make is what type of a campaign, ad finished product are you looking for? You have a choice from print, online, radio, and video. Just note that not every type of campaign is available in all of these different medias, so just be prepared. We're going to choose print this morning, and these are all the different ad campaigns that have a print component available to them. You're going to notice there's quite a few to choose from, so you'll want to take some time and browse this category when you have time. The area category that we want to choose is agent promotions over here on the right hand side. So we're going to browse that category and see what different templates we'll have available to us. All right, we have two different templates available that have a print component to them, Superhero and Secret Weapon. In order to understand which one fits your needs best, you're able to preview the ad. So let's click on Preview for Superhero. And this way you can sort of see how the ad's going to be laid out. We'll have the verbiage up here, your company logo will be inserted here, the agent's photo. You're going to choose whether the company's contact information or the agent's contact information will appear. And last, you're going to be able to choose which social networking sites the agent is connected to. All right, so that's one ad. Now let's take a look by hitting the preview button again for Secret Weapon. Little less verbiage up at the top. Again, the agent's photo, your company logo, contact information, and the social networking sites. Okay, so I've seen them both. I click out by clicking the X, and I'm going to choose Superhero. So I'm going to choose Select, and it's going to come up with a box at the beginning here that asks you to name the work in progress. I like leaving the word superhero because I know which ad it is, and I like that the date and the time's on there. I would simply just say add the agent's name and then click continue. That way you'll always have it sorted in your library by the agent's name and which campaign and when you created it. So let me scoot back up the screen so you can see what's going on here. The first thing we need to do is to decide what size we want this to be created in. I'm going to choose the small size. I always refer to this as a wallet photo size. All right, now it starts to build the template for me. Doesn't take very long. This is what your screen will look like, just like mine. You'll have the area in white here and gray below. First choice we have to customize is gender. So I'll choose female. Now don't worry that you only see part of the content, the text sitting here. It will all appear when you go to do the proof. Next choice, and remember I said you can choose either to have the agent's personal information or your company information appear to the right of the agent photo. So I'm going to choose personal information. And what we need to do now is decide which pieces of personal information. So you'll notice right below this area it says expand to select information. So I click the little arrow, and any field that's available to me will appear in a darker black type. Fields that are not available to me are in the lighter gray. So this is my corporate account. So this is going to look probably a little different than the choices you have available to you. So I can have my agent name, it's already checked. The office name, that's already checked. And then I can have my email displayed as well. That one's not already checked, so all I do is simply click to check the box. If that's all good, I'm just simply going to hide that panel so that I can see the rest of my choices down here. Next, we're going to be looking at a photograph. Now, I've already uploaded several images to my photo library on 21 Online, but let's say you didn't have any photos here. Up in the upper right-hand corner, it says Upload Image. All I do is click on the little yellow box, and it'll take me out to my hard drive on the computer. And from there, I'll select where my photos are all stored. And I'm going to go down. I have a file for all my headshots here. That's because I keep changing hair color and hairstyle so frequently. And let's add another photograph. We'll do this one. And then I just click on Open. It'll start to upload the image here, and then it will be available going forward. So there we go. For this particular tutorial, I'm going to show you how a mistake could be made and how you would correct it. So I do have this image here in a very small version that I like to use for areas that can't take a huge high resolution photo. So I have this small version. So if I were to select that, let me show you what happens. There it is. That is way too tiny. I need something that's going to fill up this entire square right here. So all I do is come back to the photo area, and I'm going to select a different image. So let me select my higher resolution photo here, and you'll see what a difference it makes. Bingo! There we go. Now we're filling in that whole area appropriately. All right. Next, we have the chance to modify the photo. Let's say that I had a great photo, but maybe there was some stuff down at the bottom that just wasn't appropriate. Right underneath the photo, I can click Modify, and it brings up the photo. And now I can click and drag with my mouse and crop the photo as to where I want it to appear, and then click Save. All right, so that will be one way to modify those photos. Next, and second to last step, we want to choose, and this is completely optional. You don't have to have any of the social networking icons on this piece. The default has all three of the icons checked. So if the agent, after you verify with them what they would prefer on here, you can just uncheck a box if it's not appropriate. But I'm going to keep all of them linked in here. All right, and then the very last thing that we need to choose is the logo. So right now you can choose two different logos. You can have your own Century 21 DBA logo, or you can have your logo with the U.S. Soccer sponsorship noted on it. For purposes here, I'm going to choose just the plain C21 logo. Those will change as we have other logos available to you. And now you sort of get an idea. I've got my logos here. My information hasn't loaded yet, and that's okay. It'll show up on the proof. I've got my photo, and we've got our content up at the top. So now here's where I can proof the preview. So it's building it right now. And it does take a little bit of time because these are high resolution photos. So just bear with me as it's creating the template for us. All right, we're at 100%. And now I have a couple choices. I can view the preview, I can have the proof downloaded to my computer, or I can close the screen. I'm going to choose View Preview. And now we have it loading the high resolution preview for us. Now, if this starts to take too much time, you may want to just click over here up in the upper left-hand corner to proof the download. And it will start downloading it to your computer, and that may work out faster. And there it is. Let me zoom in a little on this so you can see. It does have the word proof. Don't worry about that. We'll get rid of that when we have our final product. But I want to make sure that the gender is correct, the personal pronouns up at the top. We want to make sure that the logo looks good and that we have the correct contact information. And then last but not least, double check on those social networking icons. If everything is good here, we would just simply close out that window, and we'll come back to here, and now we can add to the cart. This is just like shopping online. So are we sure? Yes, we want to add it to the cart. Now I have two choices. It's been added to my shopping cart. I can either continue shopping or continue making more ads, or I can go ahead and check out, and if that's the case, I just click on cart, and it'll take me over here to where I have all my ad pieces stored. So right now I just have the one, the superhero for me. If that's good, I'll go ahead and check out. Now remember, everything here is free, so don't worry that it's going to, a charge will appear on your Crest EDG account. Not going to happen. It's absolutely 100% brand provided, no additional charge. Are you sure you want to check out? Yes. And then it starts, you'll notice that over here it starts to say checking out. And this means that it's creating that template and preparing it to be emailed to you. So you'll see that. And then in a few more seconds, we're going to watch over here on the left-hand side of the screen, and you're going to see a red word that says building, that it's building the template and preparing the email to be sent. So just bear with me. Here we go. There's the red word building. So now the next thing that's going to happen is that it takes about 10 to 15 seconds from here before you'll receive an email in your account. Mine just came in. Let me bring my email over here to the screen and I'll show you what it looks like when I open up my email. So the subject line is going to read order confirmation, Century 21 Brand Studio, and my order has been placed. If I want to be able to view the order, I simply click on this link and it will bring up the image, and you'll note that the word proof is no longer across the top of my image. See, there it is right there. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and download it. It'll take just a little bit of time to download the PDF document to my computer. Again, that's because it's a high resolution photo, high quality ad for you to use. And it's almost done. There, it's done, it's ready. I click on the document and there it is. Let me zoom in so you can see it a little bit better. Perfect. I love it. So at this point, I would just save it down to my computer. All right, so hopefully that makes the AdMaker system a little bit easier to negotiate, navigate, and you'll be able to get out there and start creating some amazing ads to welcome the new sales associates to your office. Thanks for joining me and have a great day.